Let's crack one open. It's Euros, baby. Euros, baby. Hell yeah, baby. Euros time, baby. I got a Brazilian over here, baby. Hell yeah, baby. I can't swear in the podcast, baby, because I'm trying to cut off the swearing in the podcast, baby. Hell yeah, baby. This is what, episode 24? It's Euros week. And I had an idea for today's episode. Or today's, whatever. But, of course, when I decide to film, it has to rain. It says it was supposed to rain for every other day this week. I just realized I grabbed the wrong chair. Whatever. It's supposed to rain for every other day this week. Of course, it doesn't rain till today. So, it's inside. I'll do it for another day. But, it's Euros time. Let's crack open a Brazilana. And let's talk about the Euros. God, that is actually so good. I love those drinks. But before we get into the Euros, excuse me, there's some things that needs to be talked about. So that'll wait. Oh, this is gonna piss me off. That's just, right there. What's there to talk about? Oh, Packers minicamp. That's going on. That just started today, or as this comes out, started on Tuesday. Rodgers didn't show up. And I'm kind of pissed. Because I still expect him to be there. At the end of for the Packers season. I expect him to be the Packers QB. And he is currently not there. Let's keep it like that. Wires in the way. I don't know what to do with my arms. I'm in a different chair and I legit don't know what to do with my arms. That chair is still broken. I need to get a new one. It's actually gotten worse because I still sit on that chair when I chill or whatever. The arms basically dislocated. But we power through it. Packers minicamp, no Aaron Rodgers, so that's very disappointing. Right now, it's looking like Jordan Love season, but who knows? Something could happen to turn around Aaron Rodgers. I still want him under center, but it is what it is. They got to make do with what they got right now. There's just no excuses. Sucks Aaron Rodgers isn't there, but Jordan Love is still he can be a very good QB. We see how it works out. I always say Julio or Julio, or I switch between Julio and Julio. Julio Jones was traded to the, Tennessee Titans. And I'm going to spin this into a Packers thing real quick. So he was traded to the Titans in exchange for a second and a fourth round pick. Now, how does this tie into the Packers? I saw a lot of people mad that the Packers didn't make this move, saying that Julio Jones could have been the type of guy that the Packers needed to bring back Aaron Rodgers. Julio Jones is a great player. He was at one point the best receiver in the league. You can argue. But do you make a move getting rid of draft picks? I would have done it just to bring in Julio Jones, be honest with you. But at the same time, the Falcons could have been asking for more because last year Tennessee didn't go farther than the Packers. They had worse picks. So I guess they were looking at what the Titans did this year and what the Packers did this year and thought that if it's the Packers, their second and fourth round pick might not be more valuable than the Titans. So let's go with the Titans package. Maybe we'll get more from the Packers in exchange for Julio Jones. The Titans won that trade for sure. The player that they got, they got a stud in Julio Jones. So now they got Julio Jones, A.J. Brown, and Derrick Henry. That is one of the most physical skill groups that we have ever seen. And that's not even including a tight end. That's incredible. I think that the Titans definitely win their division next year. Or not definitely. You still got the Colts to worry about, but I think that you put the Titans as the favorite in that division next year, but they're going to be good. But how does it tie into the Packers? Well, Packers fans saying that they should have made this move for Julio Jones. And sure, Julio Jones would have been nice to have on this team. Like I said, the Titans could have wanted a bigger package in exchange for Julio Jones because of the value comparing the picks from the Packers to the Titans. The Packers have less value in one of their second-round picks compared to the Titans' second-round picks. I would say you can. That's gonna sound stupid, but you can argue that sure the draft is a fluke, whatever. But you have an early. You can from what we saw last year, the Packers going to the NFC North to the NFC Championship, and the Titans getting knocked out in the wild card game. They could have been looking at what they did this year and decided to say, hey, we'll go with the Titans option unless the Packers give us more. It's a second and fourth round pick, but there's value when you have a pick before another team's. And this isn't like last year's picks. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm just trying to figure out why it was that way. I'm trying to make an excuse for why my team didn't pick up a great receiver. But I also feel like you shouldn't make a move like that if you're trying to keep one player. Julio Jones is a great player, fun player to watch, such a strong receiver, but you got to worry about that cap space. Is he willing to take a pay cut to play with the Packers to restructure his deal so that he can fit under the salary cap? They don't have much salary cap still. They had to let a bunch of guys go because they had no salary cap. They just finished signing all their rookies. Where are you going to fit Julio Jones? You're going to have to make a bunch of... You're going to have to cut some guys, yeah, but who are you going to cut? That's going to be able to fill out that thing, that contract. What, are you going to cut Devin Funchess, who makes the league minimum? You cut Devin Funchess, sure, you got a roster spot for him, but that's... You got a lot more salary to free up. I would have loved to see Julio Jones. I kind of like him in a Titans jersey. Not gonna lie, it suits him. But gonna miss seeing him in Atlanta. It's gonna be weird seeing him in a Titans uniform, even though it looks nice on him. But it is what it is. It's not preseason yet. Or I don't even know if they do preseason anymore in the NFL. I don't even know if they're going to be doing this year. The season, we're not even at the actual training camps. We're at the mini camps. But hopefully Aaron Rodgers comes back. Yeah. Anyways, another sport that I was disappointed in, hockey. Let's end off with the good one. We're going to start off with the bad thing. The Montreal Canadiens moved on. They swept the Winnipeg Jets last night. That should have been the Leafs. That should have been the Leafs sweeping them. I wouldn't even say sweeping. That should have been the Leafs beating them. Hey, congrats to the Habs. You know, it's nice. It's a nice underdog story with the Habs, I will say. But it sucks to see at the same time as a Leaf fan after getting knocked out in 7. We're not going to talk about that. But, you know, the Habs moved on. They swept the Jets in 4. And in that series, they scored first every single time and didn't trail once. Carey Price has been amazing. He's been the hottest goalie in the playoffs, for sure. And it just takes a hot goalie to win the Stanley Cup. That's what it is. That's all it is. Not all it is, but it's a big part to win a Stanley Cup. You need to have a hot goalie. Give me a second. I gotta make sure if this is still recording. Because I've been having trouble with space on the camera. Okay, we good. Also an excuse to show off the flag. What else is there? So, yeah, the Habs did that. They moved on. They're going to be either playing Vegas or Colorado, which that series is tied 2-2. And I didn't even have Vegas in the second round. Anyways, what else is there to talk about? Oh, The good hockey news. So, or the pleasing hockey news, I guess, depending on how you see it. I don't know. So the OHL draft was just this weekend, and the OHL made history. They made, in, what was it, round 14, it was in the 200-somethings. Who was it that drafted it again? An Ottawa Power. Oh boy, I can't remember what team it was. Sarnia, I think it was. I think it was Sarnia drafted, why is her name drawing a blank? Oh my god. Hold on. I gotta... OHL. There we go. Taya Curry was drafted. She was... Hold on. Where's the draft thing? So Taya Curry was drafted into the OHL, which is huge because that is the first girl to be drafted in the OHL. Congrats to her. You can think however you want to think about it. You can keep your opinions to yourself. She was drafted with the 267th pick to... Who was it? Yeah, Sarnia. It was to the Sarnia Sting. So she was drafted 267th overall in the 14th round. Say whatever you want about it. Keep your opinions to yourself. This is cool. This is pretty sick. Seeing that she did that. Congrats to her for that. Yeah. Good for that. Good for her. Good for her. That's really cool. Anyways. Euro Cup is this week. Euro starts on Friday. Oh, I need another one. It's crazy. So, how Italians are so invested in, are so interested in the science of digestion. After dinner, it's always a coffee, right? Or, depending on how bloated you are, if you got agita, whatever, after you finished eating, they have the effervescence. I don't know if you know it. If you're Italian, you definitely know it. It's the Brioschi. There's different brands, but Brioschi is the most popular one. The effervescence. Those things I eat by the handful. I eat like candy. It's supposed to be put in water, but I just eat it. It's basically it's an Alka-Seltzer. That's what it is. And then you got the Stapi, the little bitters. I don't know why we're so invested in the science of digestion. It's amazing. And Calabria came out with probably has one of the best ones in my opinion. It's literally just a coffee in mineral water with some sugar. And I buy packs, cases of these at a time, and it's amazing. I love them. Anyways, it's that time of the year again, every 2 years, where I don't know, what, excuse me, if you're from Toronto, your Woodbridge friends, excuse me, or you're all you're Italian, you're Portuguese, Spanish, German, everybody who comes out of the woodworks every 2 years to cheer for a soccer team for a month, they're coming out of the woodworks. It's Euro Cup season, baby. It's supposed to be Euro 2020, but this is Euro 2021, still technically 2020. This is supposed to happen last year. It's cool that it's happening this year. Not really cool because it was COVID that stopped it. But, yeah. So, as you can tell, I'm a little excited for it. I don't really know much about all the teams. I don't follow soccer like I used to. In fact, I'm starting to slowly become like my father. God, where I cheer for Italia every 2 years. I'm getting sick and tired with Juve that it's getting to the point that I really only care for the national team. Got the new jersey. It's a beautiful jersey. This is look at this. You got these Renaissance type patterns on it. The new logo, which I like the old one, but I really like the new one a little more. I don't know if it's because it's recency bias, but I really like this new logo. It's really nice. And then you got the gold Puma, but this pattern, it's beautiful. You see it a little bit more on the white jersey. It's looks like it's a Renaissance piece of art from the Renaissance. I know some things about art. I took classes in university the 1 year that I went. But this is looking like it's gonna be a fun year to watch. I was looking at the teams though. So Group of Death is definitely the, what is it? Is it Group D? Group E? It's the group with France, Germany, Hungary, and Portugal. Definitely that's gonna be Group of Death without a doubt. You got France and Germany, two powerhouses. You got Portugal, which I think Ronaldo's playing this year. I'm pretty sure he is. And then you got Hungary, which is Hungary. They're definitely coming in fourth. It's gonna be a fun year, but I was looking at the teams. I was looking at the groups, and there was one team that caught my eye that I didn't realize made the Euro Cup. I didn't even know that they had a soccer team. Be honest with you, didn't even know that they were European. North Macedonia. I get it. Turkey's also in the tournament, and they can also, I think they're Eurasian. But I didn't even know Macedonia was Eurasian. I didn't even know that they had a soccer team. How are they getting to these games? Are they getting to there by horseback? That's surprising. Great flag though, but surprising. I did not expect to see North Macedonia in the Euro Cup. One, because like I said, didn't know if they were in Europe or Eurasia. I thought they were just Asian. I usually am good with geography. This one surprised me though. But also, like I said, didn't know that they produce soccer players. Whatever, alas, they're in the Euro Cup. Somehow, I feel like they're going to win a game. I feel like it's going to happen where they're going to sneak a game in where nobody expects it. They're going to be... Why do I feel like they're going to be this year's Iceland? Huh? Like, it's surprising to see that North Macedonia... They play Austria. I feel like they're somehow gonna get a win in. They're somehow gonna win. But yeah, so like I said, this is the time of the year where your friends come out of the woodworks that you didn't realize, or that don't. They're only Italian every 2 years, or whatever, Portuguese every 2 years. Where's the thing? Games. How do I go to the... Oh, there we go. Groups. Yeah, it's that time of the year where your friends are Italian, French, Portuguese, German, Belgian, whatever, every 2 years. Okay, so this is... nah, man. North Macedonia might actually win a game. Wonder what their jersey looks like. That's... Okay, I can't click onto it. There are some interesting groups. Italy should definitely win their division. That's for sure. I don't see any reason why they shouldn't win their group at all. But I'm not going to predict that, because the last time I predicted teams to win their division and cheered for it, they lost. Wink, wink, Packers and Leafs. Yeah. I'm very salty about this. Like, this is how salty I am about it. I haven't watched Steve Dangle's video still. Or Urinating Trees video. Still. Haven't. Like I clicked on Steve's video before work because I was on last Tuesday because I thought maybe I'll try and watch it. Couldn't do it. Still haven't done it. I can't, like, Urinating Tree just posted a video about the NHL season, like, in general. Can't do it. Nah. I don't got the patience to listen about this team. Can't do it. Right now, it's all Forza Italia. Go Blue Jays, go. That's it. I'm still salty about it. Like, clearly, I'm still salty about it. What else is there to talk about? I don't know what to talk about. Oh, that's it, too. I don't talk about soccer that much about it here, but like, this is news that I want to celebrate so bad. Ronaldo is talking with other teams to leave Juve and go. He's talking to PSG, Man United, Real Madrid. I don't care who it is. For the love of God, somebody take him. because I'm sick and tired of seeing him on my team. It'll bring me so much joy if they can win without him. Somebody had to call now, didn't they? Somebody just had to call. I want to pick up the phone. Just realized the lighting isn't even proper. Yeah. Just calling. We got the phone over here. Okay, good. Yeah, I can't wait for him to leave this team. Like, I'll go there and pack his bags for him. Yeah, anyways, I think I'm going to keep it short this week because my plans for this week's episode kind of got screwed over. So I talked about everything that I needed to talk about, but hopefully next week I can do what I wanted to do and we can have fun with it. I'm probably going to have another Brazilana because I'm tired and I still got to edit and I need a coffee. But that's all for this week. I wish everybody's team all the best of luck in the Euros, especially if you're Italian. I wish your team the best of luck. That's all for this week. Last week I didn't do it because I was pissed off, but this week you can follow me on Instagram at Bonavoda. You can follow the podcast at Leading the Pack Pod. And you can follow me on Twitter at Bonavoda_, where I will probably be tweeting a lot about the Euro Cup when the games start, depending on if I want to be on my phone or not. If I don't get distracted yelling in Italian. Chelsea! Chelsea! Malafangulo sticat. I can't swear too much. I was very good. I ruined the streak. I was not swearing at all this episode. Anyways, that's all for this week. I'll catch y'all next week when hopefully the weather isn't crappy. Oh, cool. I just doesn't want to say. Bye.